And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Open relationships and various sexual orientations have been increasingly talked about in recent years, but it may not be for everyone. So we asked the guys of Guy Talk, what would they do if their girlfriend had a girlfriend?
And we have the guys here from Guy Talk, Eduardo, Bobbin, and of course, Zachary. Glad to have you all here on The Factor Uncensored. Bobbin, I see you got a new outfit fresh off a layaway for Guy Talk, huh?
Starting with me already, huh?
Exactly. We start early. So the topic on the table, guys, is, and I heard this in a song. Edward, you were there when I heard it on.
I did.
And it said, would you allow your girlfriend or wife to have a girlfriend if she asked? My girlfriend's got a girlfriend. You've heard that song. So Eduardo, let's begin with you. Are you open to that, allowing your girlfriend to have a girlfriend if you guys have talked about it?
I mean, as much as like an ideal situation with a guy and two women would be, I personally would not be happy with that, because I mean, I think it'd be messy and stuff, but man, I don't know, maybe if she got to do a lot of convincing. Other than that, nah, I don't think I'd be fine with that. Honestly.
But she could convince you if she had a legitimate argument or a persuasive argument.
Yeah, she got to be very persuasive, man. And Uncle got to look good too. You know what I mean?
Zachary, what do you think about? Would you allow your girlfriend to have a girlfriend?
I have experience, but in conditions. So my conditions are, of course, I'm okay with, you know, my girl being bisexual, as long as it's known that she's not creeping around and we have a understanding and agreement. But there has to be conditions, you know. The other girl has to be attractive to me as well, you know, and I have to be involved. But to what everyone was saying,
why does everything have to revolve around you?
Because it's a partnership, right? So
right,
I mean, she can't just have her own enjoyment. I gotta enjoy myself too. But the thing is, it also is a lot of work for the guy, because you got two people to please, right? So, and two mouths to feed somewhat. So, I say that in the most PG way.
2 mouths to feed also?
Take it however you want.
Take that a whole bunch of ways.
Exactly. But I mean, you know, I have, and it's cool, but you know, right now I'm on my little single strike. So, you know, I mean, to each his own. As long as the people know about it, everybody involved knows about it, I'm fine with it. So. All
right, Bob, let's bring you into this conversation. Would you allow your girlfriend or wife to have a girlfriend if they talked it over with you first?
Thank you, God. Thank you. Wait. Do we get to share?
You can share.
Oh yeah, I'm all about it. I mean, hey, she can't carpet much by herself. So no, I think I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. You know, I guess it just comes down to the situation again. You know what I mean? Like how I would feel at the time it happened. Like, I mean, I don't know. It could go both ways for me.
Literally, but on both.
Don't take that out of context.
And the problem that could come up is, what if she becomes emotionally invested in the girlfriend more than you? And so how do you even deal with that?
Oh, what if the girlfriend comes in more emotionally invested with you? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, it's a tricky situation, and I don't know, man. This is real, something you really got to talk to your people and to your family and to the people that you're trying to mess with, and come up to some kind of agreement and some kind of where you don't step on each other's toes.
Right. There needs to be rules put in place they call it a throuple, right? But yeah, and at the same time, the other girl has to be into girls and guys too. For me, like, she has to also be bisexual, because if not, then that raises a question, like you were saying earlier, that she might just be in it just to steal my girl, and that might be an issue. So.
And Bobbin, because you're open to it, do you think it's possible that she may become more emotionally invested in the girlfriend than you? Or what if that girlfriend, your girlfriend's girlfriend, becomes more invested in you and want to push her to the side, your main chick?
I actually I don't think I could do it, actually, after thinking about it. I think I'm too selfish, you know, especially when I'm confiding in somebody, and if they're not there when I need them, just taking that risk of that attention being taken away. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Especially when you're in love with someone, I don't think I could do it.
And Ed, one of the things you said was, let your family know. Now, what does your family have to do with all of this? If it's you and your girlfriend and her girlfriend?
Well, I mean, especially if you're dating someone now, especially at the age that we're dating someone to be with them, you know? And I mean, your family, you can't just be bringing around people like that and then they're like, what? And you got to really admit what you're doing too, you know what I mean?
What kind of freak is Ed?
Yeah, exactly. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing nowadays, man? My people are old school, man.
All right, guys. Always good to see you here on Guy Talk. And of course, we'll see you next time here at the Guy Table.
Yes, sir.